Say OV ho, say OV ho, and step this way, step this way, step this way, step this way. Are you my friend? Are you locked in? And step this way, step this way, step this way. What's going on, brothers? What's going on, brothers? It's me out here spitting that new Kendrick track. Shout out to Kendrick for going after Drake and exposing Drake for the vile person he is. What's going on, brothers? What's going on, brothers? Are you good? Are you good? Who is here? Who is here? Mayday, mayday, check 1 2, check 1 2. Who's here? Who's here, brothers? Who is here? Person one in the live stream chat. Can your brothers hear me? Who's in the building? Who's in the building? Who's here, brothers? Person one. If you can hear me loud and clear. How's my audio? Baseball clips in the building. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. Who else is here, man? Who else is here? Shout out to Daryl in the building. Press one in the live stream chat if you can hear me loud and clear. How is my audio? Shout out to Mike. Mike in the building. What's up, Mike? Can I get 2 more ones? Make sure the audio is clean and crisp across the board. And y'all can hear me. Daryl with the one as well. Awesome. Give me 1 more one. We've got 23 people watching so far. Give me a number one. Okay. Who is here? Another one. Another one. Okay. Zenith. Awesome. Awesome. So let's get straight into it, brothers. So no Theo today. Theo is very busy. So only me today for the Passport Bro show. So I want to say a huge thank you for the support over the couple of years. It's greatly appreciated. Welcome aboard the new people. I accept and I embrace you with open arms. Of course, when you come in the live stream tonight, please like the video, hit the super chats, hit the PayPal donation, join the Patreon for more intel into foreign women and traveling, and of course, copy your merch and book your IT consultation via the Candy link I'm about to post in the live stream chat. Okay, awesome. So let's get straight into it. We have a very interesting topic that I want to break down today for this particular show. Okay, so the title of this stream is called Looksmaxxing. Okay, the trend stopping men from becoming passport bros. All right, so this is something that I've come across recently. Okay, and it's linked with this whole black pill stuff that someone called in a couple weeks ago, and kind of broke it down for me. Okay, but I've been going deeper into what Gen Z are going through, what millennials are going through in the West, and I came across Looksmaxxing. Okay, and I spoke with a couple of brothers in our Discord chat, etc. So I want to break it down for you, brothers. Okay, we're gonna go through it as to what it is and why it's stopping men from becoming passport bros. Okay, it's a very interesting, weird movement that has taken a strong hold on Western men. I keep telling you, brothers, if you're a Western guy, your main goal and your end goal should be to become a passport bro. Particularly if you're an average guy, you're not 6'5", 6'8", you need to become a passport bro. Okay, so what is stopping men from becoming a passport bro and dealing with foreign women? Something called Looksmaxxing. Okay, let me share my screen over here. Okay, and let's break it down as to what this weird movement is. Okay, so hold on. Present, share screen IP, share screen. Awesome. Okay, so y'all can see my screen. Okay, as you can see here, I have an article by the NYP. Okay, and it says here, what is Looksmaxxing? Young men are justifying extreme physical transformations with pseudoscience. Okay, so here is very key, right? Young men are doing extreme physical transformations with pseudoscience. How extreme is it? Let's break it down. Okay, so let's break it down. All right, so it says here, okay, the cosmetically obsessed are maxing out more than their credit cards to keep up with the plastic Jones. The plastic Jones That's hilarious, okay? Looksmaxxing is a dangerous viral trend encouraging men to reshape their lives and cutting away at their mental health. Okay, let's see here. So, from the most loathsome corners of the internet have sprung forums that promote aesthetic changes for men to upgrade their SMB. Okay, a pseudoscientific calculation of worth to a potential actual partner that allegedly takes into account every facet of one's face, from the cut of their jawline to the amount of space between their eyes. So that's very key here, right? So this movement called Looksmaxxing, okay, is so deep, it's so intricate, right? That dudes, right? Dudes are now, you know, doing works on every part of their face, from their jawline to the space between their eyes. Now, I don't know what's going on here in modern society, but when I was growing up, this kind of nonsense, okay, was impossible to see around me, okay? How can you tell me that dudes in the West right now are now worried about the amount of space between their eyes and the cut of their jawline? What is going on, you know? And this shows you, the amount of pressure that young men face and what young men are facing with lack of women in their lives. All this Looksmaxxing stuff we're seeing here, this particular movement, is because a lot of dudes have no woman in their lives. Okay, we're going to break it down further, but let me keep on reading the article. Okay, so carrying on from here, you can see here there's a picture here of a dude, most likely want to change some part of his face. Okay, so going forward, it says here, okay, Looksmaxxing is rooted in harsh critiques and the belief that physical appearance is the sole cause of relationship woes. That's crazy. Okay, so a lot of dudes, right, are so lacking of women in their lives, no girlfriends, no wives, that they believe that their physical appearance is the sole problem of why they can't get a woman. And I keep telling brothers that no, it's not how you look. It's the fact that women's requirements and how they move in 2024 is just absurd. Okay. We know the average chick wants a 6'5" guy, 8-pack, have 6 businesses, drive 6 Teslas, all these crazy requirements that the average man just can't fulfill. So a lot of women nowadays are messing with the same dudes. And these same dudes are the top 5%, the top 10% of men, top 20% of men that are sharing all these women. Okay. And dudes that don't fit in that particular percentage of men are dry, are suffering, and they have no woman in their lives. Okay. And because of that, right, dudes are thinking, right, it must be me. I must be ugly in this Shrek. My face must be all jacked up. And now they're now going towards this movement called Looksmaxxing. Let's break it down even further. Okay. So it says here, there are levels to Looksmaxxing. So there's levels to it. Okay. The first level here is called soft maxing, which typically refers to non-surgical changes that can be made to the face, like shaping the jaw with mewing. What the hell is mewing? What's that? A tongue exercise or restyling the hair for a trendier cut? What is mewing? What's that? Hold on, let me stop sharing here and let me search that up. What is mewing? Bruv. That is so, well, hold on, give me a second, yeah? Flipping, this is so weird. What's mewing? All right, share screen, present, share screen, and let's go to my Google over here. Okay, so you can see here, it says here, mewing is a technique in which the tongue is placed on the roof of the mouth. It is purported to make the jaw more square, improve sleep, and reduce breathing. What is yo? So you're telling me that dudes nowadays are doing some sort of technique called mewing, right, to make their jaw more square for women? Bruv, what is going on with young men in the West? What is going on within the dating scene? This is just absurd. You're telling me that dudes are doing this every day to make their jaw more square, improve sleep, and reduce breathing. What's going on? What is going on? Mirroring Looksmaxxing. This is so weird, bruv. All right, so it says here, right? Let me share my screen. Let me share present, share screen. Yo, some of these dudes, some of these guys in the West, man, are moving crazy out here, bruv. So let's see over here. Right. So it says here, mewing is a tongue exercise that supposedly improves the shape of the jaw. The ultimate goal of mewing is to improve your SMV. What? What? Let's carry on reading the article. Let's carry on reading, okay? Hold on. Present, share screen, and back to Looksmaxxing. Okay, so I'm just sharing my screen over here. Okay. Now, as you can see over here, okay, so hard maxing is where the more extreme alterations come in, including plastic surgery. So you're telling me that dudes are doing mewing, soft maxing, hard maxing, right, which includes plastic surgery to get women in the West, or try to get women in the West. Bro, when you're a passport bro, you don't need to do all this nonsense to get a chick abroad. You don't need to do all these kind of things, right, if you're a passport bro, to get women abroad. Let's carry on reading, okay? So we got, it says here, okay? Let's see. A spike in young men seeking cosmetic procedures has followed the trend, okay? With some traveling halfway around the world for best and cheapest services. So is this the male equivalent of getting a BBL? BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. If you know, you know. But is this the male version of getting a BBL? I keep it a stack. What is this? So let's carry on reading, okay? So since 2021, one of Turkey's leading hair clinics has seen a 50% increase in male patients aged 18 to 24. Gen Z requesting hair transplants. The clinic confirmed to the Post, and all patients admitted social media affected their decision to have a procedure done. So dudes, right, who are Gen Z, who are aged 18 to 24, are doing surgery. Just to get a woman. Bro, I'm lost here, bruv. I'm lost. How did dating get so bad in the West that the young generation, Gen Z dudes, millennials, are doing Looksmaxxing? They're doing surgery, which is in my opinion, the male version of BBLs with all these surgeries, right? Just to get a chick to deal with them. And there's no guarantee that a woman will actually deal with you with all your Looksmaxxing you're doing. Now, in my opinion, right, obviously looks matter, okay? For a guy and a woman to be to date, right, they must find each other attractive. So I'm not against a guy, right, that cuts his hair, has a nice lineup, a nice shape up, that wears perfume, that dresses well, that's in the gym, okay, that, is, he's fit, he's looking after himself, he's well groomed, no diddy, right? I'm not against a guy doing that just to make sure that he comes across to a woman as someone that's clean cut. Of course, I do that, okay? I think I dress well. I think I got a nice haircut, right? I look clean, etc., etc. But that's the average thing that every guy should do, whether you're in the West or whether you're abroad. You must look after yourself. But if you're doing, right, all this stuff, right, where you're mewing, where you're literally doing a tongue exercise to get a square jaw, what's going on there, bruv? What's going on there? So you're telling me the dating scene has gotten so bad in the West that dudes are soft maxing, hard maxing, going for plastic surgery, trying their best to get a square jaw. Oh my goodness, bruv. This is incredible. This is insane. So let's carry on reading, okay? So it says here, okay? The overwhelming majority of men who undergo the common procedure report a boost in confidence and an increase in the quality of life. In what way? How is this increasing the quality of life? I'd like to know more about that. Now, I can see how it may give them a boost in self-confidence, but how is this overall procedure giving them an increase in their quality of life? A woman suddenly coming up to them? A woman suddenly approaching them? Give me some facts here. Give me some facts here. Okay? So it says here, right? But the extreme end of the Looksmaxxing trend and community pushing young men to feel bad enough about themselves to spend thousands of dollars to reconstruct their faces has concerned some. Okay? So, okay. Let's break it down, okay? Dudes between the age of 18 to 24 are spending thousands of dollars to change their faces. This amount of money can be used to become a passport bro, book a one-way trip or a return ticket to Japan, to Colombia, to Brazil, right? To somewhere in Africa, somewhere in South America, to deal with women that don't require you to change your face in any shape or form. Let's keep it a stack. And this is why Western culture, the West in general, is falling right now. It's failing in every single metric. Something isn't right in the West. Something isn't clicking in the West. Dating has gotten so, and guess what, right? I don't blame these men. I don't. I blame women, right, that have pushed men to start doing Looksmaxxing, because the average chick, right, has high requirements. I remember back in the day, right, you would see average people with average people. You would see, you would see average men with average women. You would see high value men with high value women. So essentially, people only dated in their class or what was close to their lifestyle. Now, the average chick, right, that could be obese, could be as fat as Lizzo, could be eating McDonald's 4 times a week, okay, does not want an average guy. She doesn't want a guy that's fat. No, she wants a guy that's in the gym, that is 6'5", right? And she wants a guy that has millions or works in finance, has a very great job. So she wants to punch above her weight. But back in the day, average people, average women were with average men. But average women don't want to be with average men no more. And guess what? Most men, let's keep it real, most men are average. Not everyone can be superstars. Not everyone can be high value, right? So not everyone can be like Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk. right? There's rankings for how men are in this society. If every woman is going after men like Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, that kind of leaves the average man out in the West. And they're thinking, right, they ain't got the money, they ain't got the wealth like Elon Musk or millionaires. You know, they're not on social media heavy, they ain't got the followers. So what can they do to get women's attention? It seems that Looksmaxxing is the solution for these guys in the West. So dudes are spending thousands of dollars to get surgery, to start mewing. Whoa, whoa. When they could become passport bros. When they could become passport bros. Let's carry on reading here, okay? It says here, there's a guy from San Diego, okay? He's been sharing his own transformation and guiding men through their own, okay? So here's this guy, right, who looks like this, okay? He says here, is my face the problem? So this is how he looks right now, okay? I'm assuming, so he went from this to, is it the same guy? I think it is. So this guy is here. This is him, okay, before Looksmaxxing. And this is him now after he Looksmax. I'm assuming. Is it him? What is this? Let me see. Bro, is that him? I don't know, bruv. If that's him, that's just weird, man. All right, so let's see. The guy moved from Syria to America in 2012 and was constantly bullied for his looks. Okay, I'm not gonna judge him. I'm not a woman. You know, I was deemed an outcast, and it triggered something in me. He said, "Okay, the Gen Z now looks nearly unrecognizable from his old self. A new hairstyle, arched eyebrows, smoldering stare, plump lips, and chiseled face. You're telling me, right? He went from this to that. What's this? Bruv, that's clearly surgery done. Why? Why would you do that to yourself, bro? What's going on in this world? So Western men are spending thousands of dollars to go from this, right, to that, just to get women's attention. So you're changing your physical makeup. You're blowing all this cash, right, just to get a Western woman. That's not right, in my opinion. That is not right, in my opinion. So dating has gotten so bad, right? Dudes are starving, literally starving off chicks. They're starving, bruv. Right? Just to get women. Whoa. Whoa. So a lot of men in, bruv, a lot of men in the West are losing their way. Resources being spent, the mentality going off, right? Just to get woman, right? So he looks right now like a completely different person from this guy. So imagine the amount of surgery, the amount of money being spent, right, to go from this to this. Bro, you know, and this is what Western women have pushed men to do. Western women have pushed men to the brink where, dudes are not getting any women, ain't getting any box. And their last option is to do surgery, to go to change into a complete different person to get Western women's attention. Let me tell you this right now, brothers, right? Looksmaxxing, all this stuff, this isn't happening in Japan. This isn't happening in Colombia. This isn't happening in South Korea. Actually, South Korea maybe, but that's a very plastic surgery country in general. So, well, it's not happening in Africa or in Singapore. It's happening solely in the West. It looks maximum problem, right? Because Western women's entitlement and what they want is 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 too much for men. So it says here, right? He insists he only promotes soft maxing. No, there's no way, right, that this guy soft max into this face. It's impossible. You can't change from this, right, to this. Look here, right? His nose is sharper than his nose here. He has a much more squarer jaw than his jaw over here. Okay, he's a complete different person, bruv. He's a complete different person. Now going forward, so it says here, okay. He insists that he only promotes soft maxing, and the majority of the posts that you see about looks maxing are not serious. Okay. The sort of unserious videos to which he refers to often promote bone smashing. What the hell is bone smashing, bruv? Bone smashing. An insane proportion to repeatedly hit one's bone, typically the cheekbones or jaw bones. What? With a hard object like a hammer to create micro fractures in hope that the bone structure will heal in a more attractive shape. Bruv, can't be real. Whew. This cannot be happening, bruv. Bone smashing. What the hell is bone smashing, bruv? Are you telling me that dating has gotten so bad in the West that dudes are not getting women box, that they're now smashing their own bones to get a square jaw and create microfibers, fractures in their bone structure? What's going on? What is going on? Lord, help these young people, help these young men, please. Please tell these young men that when you're a passport bro, you ain't got to smash your flipping bone to get a woman. Let me go on to bone smashing. Let me break it down. Hold on, brothers. Let me stop sharing here. What the hell is bone smashing? Okay, hold on, right? So let's check it out. Okay, I got an article up here. Bruv. All right, so we have another Looksmaxxing stuff, right, called bone smashing. Okay, that some of these dudes are into. Hold on, yeah? Give me 1 second. Share screen. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Viral bone smashing trend. Okay. So now it says here, viral bone smashing trend, so horrifying it could ruin your face. So dudes in the West, instead of becoming passport bros, instead of getting their passports and traveling for women, they're smashing their bones to get a new face to get women. What? Let's go, okay? So it says here, please don't smash your face with a hammer. Oh man, flipping heck. Okay, so the latest dangerous viral TikTok trend is supposedly convincing people, mostly young men, to smash their bones to achieve a chiseled jawline. Oh man, bruv, what is going on? Yo, please get your passports, man. I know that dating in the West is terrible. I know the women here are horrible. I know that women here are very entitled, have high requirements, only want the top, high value men. I know it's hard, but the cure to that is becoming a passport bro. Because when you're a passport bro, you ain't got to do no bone smashing in your face. You ain't got to hit a hammer in your face to get a woman, bro. I mean, come on. Bone smashing is a practice of repeatedly hitting one's bone, typically the cheekbones or jaw bones, with a hard object like a hammer to create micro fractures in the hope that the bone structure will heal in a more attractive shape. What is this? Bro, this is some caveman stuff right here, bro. This here is caveman activity. Caveman stuff, bro. What do you mean smashing a hammer against your face? What do you mean dudes are smashing a hammer against their face to get a new bone structure to get women? What do you mean? You know? So it says here, okay, let me keep going down. So what's this? So dudes are actually doing this, bruv. Dudes are actually getting a hammer every day and smashing it against their face. Yo, bro, just get your passport, bro. So it says here, right? Okay. The expert warned that broken or fractured bones will heal on their own, but may not heal correctly and cause disfiguration. Okay. If you're not given the genetics to have a strong jawline, unfortunately, you have to see a professional. Okay, so that means surgery. Okay, he also credited other methods for creating a sharp jawline, including mewing. What? Resting your tongue at the top of your mouth rather at the bottom. Mouth taping, or chewing, or on jaw toners, which you notice can actually destroy your jaw joint. So dudes are going all the way, right, to Looksmaxx to change their appearances, right, just to get women. Hold on, let me get some water. I'm a bit thirsty. Hold on. Let's break it down, okay? So, so there's a video here. Let's check it out. Bone smashing.
Bone smashing is a disturbing trend that has gained popularity among young people, especially teenagers, who resort to hammering down on their facial bones to achieve a chiseled and sharp look. This practice involves intentionally fracturing bone to...
I honestly never thought I'd have to come on here and say this, but please don't intentionally break the bones in your face. Now, I can't stop you from doing what you want with your body, but remember, if you displace those bones and then they have to heal on their own, you can end up with something like this. It's called malunion, where now the bones are not healed properly and you can end up disfigured. Of course, if you're not given the genetics to have a jawline like this, unfortunately, you have to see a trained professional. Mewing or covering your mouth with tape or breaking your bones is not going to give you a jawline like this. You also shouldn't go down the path of chewing on these things that are said to make your jawline look better, because what you're going to do is destroy your jaw joint.
Wow. What's going on? So it says here, right? Pardon me. Let's keep going down, okay? Let's see, okay? So it says here, the American Academy of Facial Plastic and and reconstructive surgery reported that Gen Z is booking cosmetic procedures more than ever, with 75% of plastic surgeons seeing a spike in clients under 30. And it's not just women, okay? Men too have jumped in the 6.4 billion Botox market called Brotox. Brotox. Oh my goodness. Brothers, this is what happens, right? When you don't get your passport and you spend a lot of your time and resources in the West. Because if you travel frequently, if you've traveled once, right, you would know that women abroad, right, they don't really give a damn, right, as to how good your face looks. They don't require you to smash a hammer against your face. They don't require any Looksmaxxing. They don't require you to be 6'5", 6'9", or have 10 businesses, have an 8-pack, be tied up. Must have been the college basketball star in college or at university. They don't require that in any shape or form. But what you must be at least, right, is dress well, smell good, be confident, cold approach, right? Play the numbers game. Put yourself out there, smile, let her know that she's dealing with a high value Western guy, and the woman will come to you when you go abroad. And I guarantee you, right, even though these dudes have done this Looksmaxxing stuff, right, Botox or bone smashing against their face, I doubt that it's actually improved their chances with women that much. I doubt, because even though the guy might look good, no diddy, right? Is he a millionaire? Is he 6'5"? Is he tall? Has he got a business? Is he wealthy? Is he in finance? So a lot of these dudes, right, got to think about what they're doing. And this is why being a passport bro is the solution here to what is going on in the West. If you're a young guy right now and you're thinking of Looksmaxxing, think twice. Now, once again, right, I am not against men, right, improving their lives in any shape or form. Right? I encourage men to dress well. I encourage men, to wear nice perfumes, to get a haircut, to wear nice shoes, right, to hit the gym. Okay, that right there is self-improvement, and everyone should do that. Every man that watches my channel should be going to the gym, should be dressing well, wearing nice perfume. But to me, you're taking things too far if you're smashing your face with a hammer to change your bone structure. If you're doing surgery, if you're doing mewing by sticking your tongue against the upper bit of your mouth to get a square jaw. I mean, come on, bruv. Come on. Come on. I know dating is terrible in the West, but you ain't gonna be a Looksmaxxer to get a woman when you go abroad. When I was in Japan last year, I didn't need to change my facial structure. I didn't need to mute, bro. I was cold approaching. I wore a nice suit, a nice shirt, some chinos. Women were checking for me, bro. Women were checking for me, bro. So I'm gonna need these dudes to start looking into being a passport, bro. Start getting into IT, booking your IT consultations with me, seeing what this channel offers. If you know someone that is Looksmaxxing, if you know someone that is really about, how can I change how I look? If they're so obsessed with changing how their face looks during surgery, tell them to become a passport bro. If you're that guy watching right now, just be a passport bro. Instead of spending money on surgery, spend down tickets, spend down education, learn a new language. Bro, Bro, I know it's tough out here, but dudes can't be out here getting a hammer and smashing that against their face to change their bone facial structure. Okay? Let's not move like that. Bro talks. So let me stop sharing my screen over here. Okay? So that's just me, right, breaking down, what's going on with the average Western guy. And the average Western guy, right, is lost, and that's why don't put all your eggs and basket into the Western world. Seek better things abroad. Look what's available to you. Being a passport bro doesn't require you Looksmaxxing in any shape or form. Shout out to Mr. Seaside Blue One for the support. Carl Kardashian, you got jokes, huh? You got jokes, bro. Carl Kardashian, that's facts, bro. Facts, man. Dudes out here moving like chicks. It's insane, bruv. But guess what? I'll keep it a stack, right? I actually blame women for this Looksmaxxing problem. I do. I blame them. I blame modern women for their high requirements. I blame modern women for destroying the Western man's confidence. I blame modern women for saying she wants a 6'5" guy. You gotta have this, gotta have that. If you drive a car like this, right? I don't want you near me. I blame Western women for it. A lot of brothers, let me tell you this, right? I read a stat the other day, right? A lot of dudes, right, haven't smashed, right, in a long time. Let me pull it up, actually. Let me pull it up. Okay. For men who haven't in a year, who haven't had a girlfriend in a year. So let me get some stats up for you, brothers. Okay, hold on. Stats of men who haven't had a girlfriend in a year. Let's see. Let me pull it up. And this is 2019. This is 20. Hold on. Let me bring it up right now. Okay. So I'm gonna bring it up. So even in 2019, right, it was terrible. So imagine what it's like in 2024, right? So present, share screen. Look at this, right? I've got some stats over here that I want to share with you, brothers. Okay. This is insane. Hold on, yeah? Hold on. Present. Why is my screen not sharing? Okay, now it's working. Present, share screen. Okay, here it is. Okay, so it's not just you. New data shows more than half of young people in America don't have a romantic partner. That's in 2029. And I guarantee you it's a lot more worse right now, okay, in 2024. Okay. So let's go down here. Okay. It says here, okay. Just over half Americans between the ages of 18 and 34, 51% of them said they do not have a steady romantic partner. Okay, that's insane, bruv. And it is slowly increased, okay, from the 1980s to 2019. So imagine the number right now in 2024. Dudes ain't getting women like this in the West. Dudes ain't getting box. They ain't got girlfriends. Dudes are alone playing video games. They are alone in their bedroom. They no woman is messaging them. No woman is checking up on them. They ain't got a woman in their lives, bro. And I don't blame them. I blame feminism. I blame Western women. I blame the way they move. I blame the whole culture, bruv. So a lot of these are thinking, right, how can I get women? How can I get women? You know? And they're now doing Looksmaxxing. But dudes gotta understand that, getting your passport is a solution to what you're going through in the West. I know it's tough out here, bro. I know it's tough, but you cannot be smashing a hammer against your face just to get chicks, bro. You can't be doing that. That is nonsense. Shout out to Mr. Yu-Gi-Oh Master for the support. Just wrapped up my semester. Gonna start developing online business skills. Awesome, bro. Exactly. See, self-improvement and pushing forward in every area of your life in your journey to becoming a passport, bro. Fantastic, bro. Fantastic. So, okay, that is my segment. I'm gonna start reacting to some videos, and then please call in later if you have if you want to chime in here. Okay, let's go. Yo, look at this video. Look at this clip over here that I'm gonna bring up. Hold on, yeah. Let's see. I got an article here. Yo, 63% of men are single. Hold on. Let me bring it up, okay? Let me bring it up. 63%. A lot of dudes out here are losing, bruv. Hold on, let me see. Okay, hold on, yeah. I got it. Let me share my screen. Share screen. Share screen. Share screen. Share screen. Okay. So it says here, right? Okay. A recent study has shown that 63% of men under 30 describe themselves as single, compared to 34% of women in the same age bracket. 63% of men are single. And this is 2023. Dudes have no hope. Dudes have no hope. That's quite high, bruv. 63% of men are single that are under 30, as opposed to 34% of women who are single that are under 30. A lot of dudes are going through it in the West, and they're looking at Looksmaxxing. They're looking at, crushing their skull, mewing to attempt to get women. In any functioning society, right, that functions very well, men should not be deforming their faces, should not be harming themselves just to get women. We have felt as a society in the West where men feel the need to be doing that. That is a failure of a society. The West has failed men. Women have failed men. Women's requirements, women's entitlement, women only chasing after the top 20% of dudes and ignoring 80% of dudes. So before I start reacting to some videos, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling that way, if you are looking at Looksmaxxing, if you're thinking about hitting a hammer against your face, please don't do it. Please don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay. So now let me start reacting to some clips of this week. Then we shall open up the phone lines and have a great discussion. So please get the likes up. We've got 59 likes. Can we get a couple more likes to 100, please? That would be great. Please support the channel and the movement. Get the likes up, okay? So let me start reacting. I mentioned that. What are you talking about, Esco? I mentioned that I'm not against self-improvement, right? Dressing well, you know, looking after your skincare. I've mentioned that throughout the stream. So what are you talking about? All right, shut up. Don't come on my stream telling me that I didn't go. I didn't give you the full picture. Watch your mouth, bruv. I clearly mentioned self-improvement, hit the gym, right? That's what men should be doing, but not hitting your face with a hammer, not mewing, not doing surgery. So if you came into the stream, that's your fault. I suggest you watch it from the very beginning after the stream. All right, so let's react to some clips from this week. Okay, so let's react to this very sad video. Okay, let's go.
Ah. 这个位置给他们给了啊，好了。这个东西了啊，好了，
Whoa. Yo, one more time. Hold on.
这个位置给他们给了啊，好了。这个东西了啊，
Bruv, so over the past couple of days, right, this clip, right, dropped, okay, in regards to a Chinese person, what apparently is him hitting his employees with a belt. I don't know where it's taken. I'm assuming somewhere in Africa, okay? And this is shocking, bruv. This is disgusting. And I keep seeing videos, okay, of I keep seeing videos, brothers, of Chinese people, right, mistreating black people all around the world. I keep seeing videos, and it is infuriating me. Okay, it is disgusting as to how Chinese people, some, treat black people. I'm sick of it, bruv. I am sick of it. Okay, what's going on? Number one, why do black people take this and allow this effery, bruv? It comes to a point where if foreigners are disrespecting you in your own nation, you got to deal with it, bruv. Because the other day in, I believe, Nigeria, you had Chinese people that were stopping black people, black Nigerians, from going to a shop in their own country, in Nigeria. Can you imagine this happening in China? Can you imagine, right, a black man hitting Chinese people like this in China? That would never happen, bruv. I don't understand, right, why black people worldwide allowed this to happen. And how can these guys, right, those African guys, right, just, take it, just take those beatings, bruv. You have to slap him up, check him. I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of seeing these videos, bruv. How about black people in Africa, in the Caribbean, build their countries without any Chinese involvement? And how about African people start caring more about themselves? It's embarrassing as well, bro. The whole world sees this. The whole world sees this, fine. They're thinking, why do black people always take mistreatment? The whole world sees this, right? And they're thinking, why do black people just take this BS? It's got to stop. It has to stop right now, bruv. And I am sick of Chinese people, right, mistreating black people. Not only do they do it in Africa, even in the West too. For some reason, Chinese people don't mess with black people, whether you're in Africa, in the Caribbean, in the West, in America, in the UK. They look at you, they treat you horribly. I don't get it, bruv. Black people ain't had them as slaves. Black people didn't oppress them like the Japanese and the British. So what's going on, bruv? But the message is here, right? Black people need to get their ish sorted worldwide and stop letting foreigners mistreat you. It ain't right, bruv. So hopefully this guy, whatever country he's in, hopefully he gets dealt with. He gets dealt with severely, bruv. Flipping heck, bruv. Damn. It ain't right, okay? It's not. I ain't rocking with that. All right, so let me remove from studio. So next one I want to react to, brothers, is this clip over here. Okay.
I made women. The last time I made one of these, I made women very angry with me. But honestly, you wouldn't be angry if this wasn't specifically calling you out. Like if you feel offended by this. Going from men who never told you anything ever, who hid things from you, etc., to a man that tells you everything, even if it makes no never mind to you, tells you everything, makes you realize how much women ain't shit. Like, I come from obviously dating men, so I know certain men ain't shit. Certain women ain't shit. Quick story time. My man is at an airport last week coming to see me. Sitting there eating breakfast. A girl comes up, sits next to him. His phone goes off. I am the wallpaper on his phone. She proceeds to strike up a conversation. Who is that? My girlfriend. She's beautiful. She's stunning. How did you pull that? Blah, 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 blah. Starting off the conversation with complimenting his girlfriend. Okay? Complimenting his girlfriend. Proceeds to hit on him. Multiple times. He finishes his breakfast, excuses himself, FaceTimes me immediately, proceeds to tell me this story. I tell him, mark my words, that girl will be in your DMs in less than 48 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours later, she sends him a reel or whatever. He tells me. 72 hours later, she proceeds to send him a message to try to open up a conversation. 72 hours. I was off by a day. He proceeds to show me, the message, and then proceeds to block her. Knowing full well that that man is in a relationship, I exist. He literally tells you he's coming to see me. If you ever wonder as a single woman why you attract the caliber of men that you do, you should probably take a look at the caliber of woman that you are.
You know what, brothers? It's great to hear women speaking up against other women and their nonsense. Okay, there's this sort of message or allure that women are perfect. They can't do no wrong. Girl power, woman support of a woman. However, that's not true, bruv. Okay, that's not true. A lot of women, right, are happy to take another woman's man without a single doubt. I mean, we see it every single time. Women are in competition every time with other women. You know, women are happy to take men from other women, even though they know that the guy's taken. There's a saying that, and a person one in the chat if you agree, like when you're a single guy, right, you get no chicks, okay? No women are coming to you. But when you get a girlfriend, right, suddenly a lot of women are after you. Have you noticed that? When you get a girlfriend and then women know that you have a girlfriend, now they're interested in you. Women aren't loyal, bruv. They're not loyal to each other, you know? And that's what they don't get. That's why a lot of women are crazy nowadays. I'll keep it a stack. They've been betrayed by, their female best friends. They've had their man taken from them. Well, that's what happens when you trust women so much. All this girl power stuff, woman this, woman that, pro woman. Nah. Many people are for themselves, and women need to understand that. That's why when you brothers have a foreign girlfriend and a foreign wife, okay, let her know that her female best friend may hate her on the sly. Her female best friend may be jealous of her and she must be careful. People are evil, right? And women just don't get it. And that's why there's a lot of crazy women in the West. They've had their men taken from them. They've had their female friends betray them. It is what it is. Don't trust people. Don't trust people like that, woman, or else you're going to get got. Everything is a competition in the West. Dating is a competition. Jobs is a competition. Marriage is a competition. Having the best car in a competition. And the sooner women realize that, the better. Okay? So I'm not shocked that, some chick, right, tries to take her man. That's what happens when you drink the Kool-Aid and you believe that, every woman are for you and they're perfect. Get your passport, brothers. Right, let's skip to react to. Move from studio. Look at this, okay? Video file and this one over here, okay? Let's react to this clip.
Tá gostoso?
Tá. Hello, gente, bora provar comigo o onigiri? Onigiri é minha comida de infância, eu comia muito lá no Japão, tipo, minha comida favorita praticamente é esse. Ele vem com esse pacotinho aqui que a alga fica fora do arroz, né, pra ela ficar sempre crocante. O arroz quebrou. E agora bora provar pra ver se tá igual.
Aí, 1, 2, 3 e...
Não é igual. Então eu vou chorar.
É bom?
É.
Tá chorando? Você tá chorando?
Não.
1, 2 e... Tá gostoso?
Tá.
Como é que você é do Japão? Comendo arroz e alga?
So, brothers, right, this here is a Japanese Brazilian chick, right? This here is a Japanese Brazilian chick, And this is why I'm a passport bro, because in the UK, I could never find a woman like this, brothers. But when you become a passport bro, you can meet a woman like this. Look at her smile. Look at her skin, You know, she's not fat. She's not overweight like Western women. She has a nice, great, perfect body. She has a nice smile. She's super feminine. She's definitely will be amazing to be around. You know, look at that, brothers. And I was in Japan, okay, and I saw a couple Japanese Brazilians, very few but very small, but they were dimes. I met one, she was a dime, bruv. These Japanese Brazilian chicks, they're breathtaking, feminine, submissive, cooperative. They've got that Brazilian culture and that Japanese look as well, and that Japanese culture too. It's a win-win. And you can find them in Sao Paulo, in Brazil. And you can also find them in Japan as well, mostly in the Nagoya region. So how could you not be a passport bro? How can you not be a passport bro when you see a beautiful Japanese Brazilian chick like this, brothers? Ooh, look at that. You know, the smile, the poise, the elegance, the femininity. You know, I would rate her right an 8 out of 10. She's clearly an 8 out of 10 based off looks. And you can tell she's got a nice personality. You can tell she's bubbly, great to be around, likely to be a great mother. That's what we need as passport bros. This is why we travel, brothers, to get women like this, to wife up women like this, to find women like this, brothers. Dang. You know, these Japanese Brazilian chicks, you know, I may put them above Blasians. You know, I love my Blasians, but these Japanese Brazilians, they're something else, man. They are something else. So when you get your passport, when you go to Brazil, go and get you a Japanese Brazilian chick. And are they checking for brothers? Yes. Yes. I've heard they are checking for brothers. Big time. Not only in Brazil, but also in Japan too. Okay? So if you're a brother, if you're a black man, get your passport and go and get you a Japanese Brazilian chick. I want one myself. Okay? And the only way to get one is by getting my passport and and traveling to Brazil or Japan. Okay? Get your passport, brothers. Oh, she is lovely, man. Look at that. Look at this, brothers. Facts, gentle, acting gentle, feminine, no manly voice, no tattoos, no green hair, you know, no window cleaner eyelashes, no long nails, just a normal, lovely woman. That is why I'm a passport bro. Get your passports. Okay, next clip to react to, brothers. Okay, present video file, and let's go to this one here to react to.
Guy picks me up in certain cars for a date, I'm just not going. Like, I'm just not going. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't tell me if someone pulls up in this. Hold on, put it on the screen. Hold on. This Prius, you're no, I'd rather not go on the date. I'm sorry. I already know the type of person you are. Like, I can tell by the car you drive what kind of person you're gonna be. Wait, I'll show you another. And this is for the boys too. If y'all drive these cars, you need to reevaluate yourself, because anyways, let me show you another car. The only person that should drive this is my 90-year-old grandpa. That's the only person. Okay, hold on, one more. I've got one more. Be for real. Also, this picture makes me laugh. But like, why'd you get that?
So you're telling me, brothers, right, nowadays in 2024, right, women are now refusing to date men based off the cars they drive. You know? How can you reject a guy based on the car he drives? A car doesn't show his personality, that doesn't tell you how the man is from the outside and inside. But women are so superficial in the West that if you drive the car they don't like, if it's a Nissan, if it's a Ford, and it's not a Tesla, and it's not a Ferrari, she doesn't want to date you. And that proves my point about Western women. That proves my point about Western women. They are undateable. They don't make great wives. They have stupid high requirements. They're rude. They're entitled. Why would you date a woman like this, brothers? Why would you date a woman like this that judges you based off the car you drive? Guess what, right? I have come across many, well-to-do, wealthy people in the UK, and the cars they drive are absolute average. Small cars, old cars, average cars, common cars. And you would never know that these people have a lot of cash in the bank, or they're bankers, or they're multimillionaires. You would never know based on the car they drive. So essentially, right, these women are missing out on high value men. But when you go abroad, right, it is very rare that a woman, a Japanese chick, a Brazilian chick, a Colombian chick, a Malaysian chick, a Rwandan chick will reject you or judge you based on the car you drive. That is why we're passport bros. And this here is not an isolated incident. A lot of women think like her. A lot of women think like her, bro. In the West. So why waste your time dating a woman like this? Why waste your time chasing after a woman like this? Why waste your time, going after a woman like this? Where you can be abroad and deal with women that don't give a damn about what car you drive, but only care about your personality and how good you are as a person. Can we start getting our passports, please? Can we start booking those tickets, please? Can we start making those passport applications, please? Because if you don't, right, you are going to be in a dating market in the West amongst women that think like her. And you don't want that, bro. You don't want that, bro. You don't want a superficial woman like this. So the only way to avoid this kind of chick is by getting your passport. I'm a bit lost here as to how a car is a reflection of a man. How is a car a reflection of a man? There are many millionaire men that drive normal, common cars. These women just keep losing, bruv. These Western women just keep losing. Get your passport, brothers. If not, you got her to deal with, and it ain't going to be too nice. It ain't going to be too nice. Okay? Next clip to react to. So, let's react to this clip from this week.
Husband beater. Don't mind me and me fucking husband beater. But I saw a TikTok the other day that said, when you're trying to get with me, you're not in competition with anyone else. The person you're in competition with is me. You need to make my life better, then I already make it. And ever since I saw that TikTok, I've literally been fucking gobsmacked. It's like rotating in my fucking brain, like fucking Homer Simpson when he's like, whoop, 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 whoop. Is that Homer Simpson or was that Futurama? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's been stuck in my fucking brain, and I'm so afraid to get into a relationship because I make my life fucking amazing. I buy whatever I want. I do whatever I want. I'm my own fucking sugar daddy. I'm my own sugar daddy. My life is amazing when it's just me, and I'm so afraid to get into a relationship because I don't want someone to take away my happiness and the things that I fucking love. Now that I think of my exes, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? I wish somebody told me this years ago. What the fuck? Anyway, you're all going to be getting divorced now. If you're going to take something away from today, please let it be that. Tell them, you need to make my life better, then I already make it. Anyway, ciao, au revoir. Have a good fucking day. See ya.
Whoa, this woman here sums up the dating market in the West, okay? For women, it's all about me, 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 me. So, for example, right, so a woman earns, let's say, 80K a year, okay? She wants to date a guy, okay? She wants a guy to be making 120K a year, 150K a year to be in a relationship with him. Now, that's not how a relationship works. A relationship, right, isn't about making the either party better. It's about feelings. It's about love. It's about caring. And it's about connection. It's not about a woman thinking, I make this, I buy myself this. So if she's going to date one guy, he's going to earn this amount of money. He's going to improve my life. It's a relationship, right, isn't about improving your life. It's not about that. It's about feeling, connection, emotional connection, having children, having a family. Not about, can you improve my life if I date you? These Western women, they got ish messed up, bro. They got everything wrong in every single metric. So do you want to be with a woman like this, right? That only sees you as a meal ticket, that only sees you as a status. So she says that she's independent, she can buy what she wants, cool. But she's only thinking about, because I make this amount of money, because I can buy that, you have to earn more than me. You have to buy bigger than me. You have to make my life better. Me, 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 me. It's not about making each other's lives better. It's about love, connection, intimacy, and caring for each other. Selfish. Completely selfish. And this is the reason why a lot of men have given up. They don't want to date women anymore in the West. Because what's the point? You have a market of women that are extremely selfish, that only care about themselves and material assets. But when you get your passport, when you're a passport bro, women like this are very, very few. Japanese chicks, Colombians, Brazilians, Malaysians, Rwandans, etc., they're not thinking about how can you make my life better. For them, it's about a connection. Oh, IP, she vibes with IP. IP is kind, IP is loving, IP has these hobbies. That is how you establish a connection and a relationship. Not about how can you make my life better in every single metric. If you don't earn more than me, if you don't have a better car than me, then we can't be together. Do you really want to be with women like this, brothers? Do you really want to date women like this? No, you don't. No, you absolutely not. So the passport is the savior. Getting your passport will save you. Getting your passport will get you better access to higher quality, feminine, submissive, loving women that actually value relationships and know that relationships are all about care, love, intimacy, and connection, and not how much money you make. Get your passport, brothers. Get it ASAP. Okay, so present video file. Okay, now let's react to this clip over here. Okay.
Do you think that this relationship would last without sex?
Yeah.
We actually haven't had sex.
And how long has it been?
2 months.
A little over 2 months.
Why are you choosing to wait?
I'm a serial monogamist and I like to make sure that I know what I'm getting into before I get into it. And then also on top of that, she has her rules.
Rules like?
I don't want to have sex with a guy for a year after knowing him.
So he has to wait a year before?
Yeah.
This is what's crazy. So she says that, but we already know that I don't really have to wait for a year because it's gotten pretty far to where I could have fucking gotten it already. But anyways.
Don't do that. No, it has not. Stop playing with me right now. Don't do that.
But why make a man wait a year who's already providing for you,
That's just like a personal thing. After my baby daddy, I'm
gonna be real with you. So like,
you gonna be real with him about me?
I'm gonna be real with him about you. So this is the deal. She's used to like there's dudes that always try to get stuff, and like they think that they pay for it and do whatever they provide whatever, that they feel like they can have whatever they want from the female, and that's what she's been dealing with. And I told her, I said, you know what, that's not what I'm about, and it's really not. I love her kids, you know, we have fun, everything, you know.
How many kids?
She has 2, I have 2. I'm more into it about the ending of it, not just the sex part of it.
Oh my goodness, brothers. That clip right there tells you everything wrong with the West and how dudes are moving. Okay? So, number one, right? Why is a guy dating a woman with 2 kids? Why is that? If she has kids already, you want to keep away from her far as well as possible. Why is a guy doing that? Why is a guy that is 40 dating a woman with 2 kids? Is it that horrible in the West where dudes are just taking anything that comes their way? So that's the first thing I want to point out. Number 2, okay, why is he waiting that long to get box from her? 2 months. And she's got 2 kids already. I find that very strange. Extremely strange. You know? So whatever's going on here, right, is just absolutely weird. It's weird. And this is what men are being deduced to in the West. This is what men are accepting in the West. A single mother woman with 2 kids that isn't giving up the box. Okay. You know, dude is just, you know, he's just there, he's taking it. I don't understand, bro. I don't get it. A guy that's 40, I think you could tell he's quite high value, okay? He's 40, probably well established, right? He did the right thing by dating a 22-year-old. He did the wrong thing by dating a woman with kids. Why would you date a woman with kids? And he's got to wait 1 year to get the box? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I mean, like, you see, this is how horrible dating is in the West in 2024. Dudes are either dating a fat chick, they're dating a ran-through chick, or they're dating a woman who's a single mother, you know, or they're dating a low-value chick. Because the scarcity of good, feminine, submissive, cooperative women are very low, and if they are available, they're likely to be taken. So you have the scraps, right, that dudes are dating in the West. They're dating scraps. But when you go abroad, okay, there are more high-value women than scraps in every other foreign country. You ain't got to date a single mother. You ain't got to wait a year for the box, particularly if she's not a virgin. If she's not a virgin, right, and she's making you wait a year for box, that's weird, bro. That's weird. The only time, right, that it's acceptable to wait a year for box if she's legitimately a virgin waiting for marriage. Any other thing, any other reason, any other way for doing so, and she's already been smashed, has kids already, she don't take him seriously, bruv. So hopefully the guy sees the lights and he gets a new girlfriend and he stops dating single mothers. Enough. And why you gotta be a brother too? Why you gotta be a brother? Why is it always brothers, right, that are dating these kind of chicks in the West? You know, if it's not a woman like her who's a single mother, it's a fat Becky. If it's not a fat Becky, it's a tattoo chick. If it's not a tattoo chick, it's a low value chick. If it's not a low value chick, it's a ran-through chick. Can brothers please up their standards, please? Please. Because you're making all of us look bad. You're making every other brother look bad. Other races of men don't do this, so please, brothers, don't do it, man. And if they did do it, still don't do it. We got to move smarter and see ourselves in a high self-esteem and in a high value way. Okay? So that's my thoughts here. Get your passports if you don't want to deal with women like this, and yet because you have no choice in the West. Okay, get your passport. Okay, remove from studio. Next one to react to, video file. Okay, so let's react to this clip over here. This one.
Since records began, first time ever since records began, 50.1% of women are childless by 30. So there are more women without children at 30 than there are women with children.
What our society does to 19-year-old women, we just lie to them all the time. What I've seen is that as women progress towards their late 20s, there's a psychological transformation. And what happens is that they place less emphasis on their career and way more emphasis, particularly on having a child.
That actually might be one of the saddest things that I've ever heard. That in America today, over half of women do not have any children by the time that they're 30. Jordan Peterson is so right. All we do all day, every day is lie to young women. Young men too, in different ways, but particularly with young women, that you should never want to have a child. You should never want to be someone's wife. You should never want to be someone's mother, because you could be a CEO, or you could be desperately clawing your way to the top of the corporate ladder. Not that there's anything wrong with being a woman who's an entrepreneur or a CEO or even that works outside of the home, but to strip a woman of what she was literally designed to do by God, to serve your family, to have a family to begin with, is just that, a lie. And we deserve so much better than a culture that consistently degrades the value of the family. We're over it.
Facts, absolute facts. Women, of course, have been lied to in the West, from high school to college, to workplace, to university. It's all a big lie, okay? Once again, women got to realize that we live in a capitalistic society. So they want you working. They want you working from 6 to 6, 5 to 4, 9 to 5. They want you working. And after you get your money, they want you spending that on Gucci bags, Armani bags, Prada bags, Louis V bags. Okay? For the big corporations, for taxes, for control. And women don't get it. There's a reason why they push out TV shows like, SEX and City. They pushed out TV shows like, Suits. They show these boss independent chicks, right, who have it all, right? But remember, women are not young forever. No one is young forever, right? Everyone gets old, okay? There'll be a point where most women realize that, they wish they had kids. They wish they were they wish they were not, boss babes, or chasing their career, wanting to be directors. Well, guess what? Right? A job don't make you. What's that called in Fight Club? You are not your job. You are not your job. Okay, at the end of the day, everyone leaves this earth. So you can't put all your time chasing, corporations, chasing these titles, because, that's not who you are. We're human beings. Our main purpose here as men and women is to create children, not give our lives away to corporate America, to all these corporations. Women have been lied to, bruv. And the brainwashing, the media, the media campaigns, the TV shows, the music, it's all created in one way, okay, to control women, to lie to women. You don't need a man. You don't need children. Keep working. Keep chasing that check. Well, guess what? Guess what, women? You won't be young forever. You're spending all that time in the office for promotions, for titles. Well, guess what? Titles don't last forever. One day you will get old. One day you will get old, woman. You're going to regret it. You're going to regret giving your life, your soul, your body, and your mind to corporate America. Corporations don't care about anyone at all. They don't care about men. They don't care about women. We're just a number to them. And women don't get it. They're being lied to. Feminism lied to them. Corporations lied to them. The government lied to them. And, when a man points out, hey, you're being lied to. Oh, no, you're misogynist. You're a bad man. You're blah, blah, blah. Woman this, men that. You can't save the Western woman. So give me a foreign chick that values family over titles. Give me a foreign chick that values family over titles. Give me a foreign chick that wants children over, corporations or being a boss babe. Give me a foreign woman like that, bruv. Give it to us. Brothers, you don't want brothers, some advice here. You want to avoid dating career women. Don't do it. Don't do it. You want kids? Go for feminine, submissive chicks that want women. Facts. All right, and let's skip to react to. Present video file. Okay, so let's react to this one over here.
More than 50 Gen Z is fucked. More than 50% of Gen Zs are reported to be struggling with mental health. And the biggest mental health issue we struggle with is stress and anxiety. I mean, when I saw these statistics, honestly, I wasn't surprised. We are literally the generation of social media. Most of us have started using social media since we turned 12 years old. And we are constantly comparing ourselves to all these influencers who use beauty filters and live these glorious lives. Not only that, but the economy is absolutely fucked, and how are we ever going to be able to afford to buy a house? Everything is just so expensive. People are literally struggling to put food on their plate, never mind someone who's still a student. And don't even get me started on the generational trauma that we've experienced. Also, the state of our planet makes you wonder whether you even want to bring your own kids into this world. I mean, we literally cannot win.
Gen Z are a weird bunch, okay? I've met quite a few of them over here in the UK when I go abroad. These people have truly lived their lives on social media, okay? Obviously, we all have. We've grown up on Instagram or whatever, etc., etc. For us, obviously, for me, that came out in my adult years, etc., etc., okay? However, okay, Gen Z in the West, brothers should avoid dating in any shape or form. Okay? Avoid dating Gen Z women that are Western. Okay? They are hyper liberal. They've been fed a lot of poison in the school system, and you want to avoid them. Okay? However, Gen Z women abroad, fantastic. Right? Fantastic. So you want to target, women that are foreign and that are Gen Z. Now I know that Gen Z, there are a lot of problems in this world and the planet, and hopefully it gets solved. But dating-wise, as you can see from this video, Gen Z in the West are undateable. Okay, it's not worth it at all. There are so many problems within the Gen Z generation that you want to keep away from dating the woman in any shape or form. So go abroad and get you a foreign chick. Okay? But there are some big problems amongst Gen Z in the West. So let's get to react to. Video file. Okay, let's react to this one over here. Okay.
Considered normal things, and cheating is considered normal things and very common things to do in Japanese dating culture and also marriage culture. Especially for marriage couple, cheating is so common that I almost wanna puke. it's considered a normal things. For example, famous celebrities in Japan get married and they're gonna do like some interview, and the first things interviewer gonna ask them is, what would you do if your partner cheat on you? That's kind of fucked up question to ask to the marriage couple who just got married, you know? Because people expect cheating is so common things better in a marriage couple. Line of cheating for Japanese people are very, very fucked up as well. For example, going to prostitution is okay things to do, even though you're in a relationship. A lot of Japanese men going to prostitution place with their co-worker or their boss after their work with the company money. I know it sounds really fucked up, but it's super fucking common and everybody do that. Sad but true.
Wow. So obviously, you know, over the past couple of weeks or months, people have been speaking about the cheating culture in Japan. So yes, it is a thing there in Japan. Women do cheat. Some women, not all, do cheat. So it's very important to vet very, very well. Okay, it's very important to not rush into a relationship. And when you go abroad, take it to Japan, don't pick the first woman that you deal with. Right? Don't do it. Okay. Better. You know, are both parents in her households? What are her values? How does she feel about, you know, the cheating culture? Ask her the hard questions. You know, ask the hard questions. It's worth it, brothers. Okay. And, you know, be vigilant. If she's acting weird, secretive, then something's up. Okay. So yes, cheating culture is quite a thing there. But Theo mentioned that if you're a Western brother, okay, it's unlikely to affect you, right? Japanese women are mostly cheating on Japanese men in these relationships, but foreign guy, Japanese woman, unlikely. Can still happen, but it's unlikely there. Okay, and you got to figure out that, you know, the working culture in Japan is quite intense. Okay, so men are working quite heavily, and women who are housewives are at home. So men are coming home late. Men aren't there for her needs, etc., etc. Woman's eyes start wandering because her husband or boyfriend is working so late, working so hard. Okay, and woman unfortunately may end up cheating. Right. So the way you're going to approach Japan is to obviously don't overwork yourself. Obviously be there for your wife and girlfriend, etc., etc. But still have your eyes open in all four corners: left, right, forward, backwards, center. Okay, because it is a thing in Japan, the cheating culture. But and just watch yourselves out there in Japan. Okay, watch yourselves. Okay, let's skip to back to present video file. Okay, so let's react to this one over here.
Unbelievably betrayed by feminism. I was constantly fed this idea that women can do everything. We don't really need men. Women can have the great career and have the kids that they like and change the tires and do this. I mean, I grew up thinking, and men are great, but like I can do all the same things. I do feel in many ways betrayed by that line of thinking. I kind of want to go back to some of those teachers and coaches and say, what the hell did you mean by that? Because women can't do it all. We can't.
Oh, so now women are seeing the error in their ways and following feminism to its absolute T. As they grow older, as they reach the late 20s, early 30s, and The eyes are finally open and seeing that feminism has failed them. Feminism has failed them big time, big time. Okay. We're going to win this war as men. I know it's tough right now in the West. Women are so feminist, they disrespect men, but men are going to win this war. Women are going to realize that they've been lied to by the media, by education, by their jobs, by the culture, by politics, by the politician, and realize that they were wrong and how they treated men, how they went about things, how they thought they could be men, they can do what men do. But it's going to be too late because we're going to be abroad with a foreign chick. We're going to be traveling all around the world, working IT remotely and not giving a damn what these women go through and what they think in the West. Okay? There will be a correction, but it'll be too late because men will have given up on Western chicks. Women will eventually see their errors in their ways. They're gonna want us back. They're gonna apologize. Hey, come back from Japan, come back from Colombia, come and date us. We're here for y'all. We're here. We're sorry. We were wrong. We made mistakes. No. Don't forgive them. Okay. So I want women to continue being feminists. Continue thinking that you can do what men do. Continue believing that you are the same as men. Okay. Continue doing so. Continue chasing that promotion, that title, that boss babe title, that boss chick. Please do so. Women, continue doing so. We want y'all to do so. Please. And when it's too late, when you realize that, you have no kids, when you realize that, you have no man, when you realize that, you rejected average men that were working IT because they weren't tall enough, they were too nerdy, that they watch anime, read manga, that they weren't 6'5", didn't have a six-pack, that they didn't fit your crazy high requirements until it was too late. When they realize that, don't come back to them, brothers. Don't come back to them. Don't you ever do so. We ain't coming back. We ain't coming back. So when they see the error in the ways, it's too late. It's too late to apologize. Let them continue being feminists. We don't care. There's going to be a lot more women that are going to think like her. They're going to regret being feminists, but we don't care. We got our passports. We're abroad. We got our foreign wives and our foreign girlfriends. Get your passport, brothers. Okay, so next one to react to. Present video file. Okay, so let's react to this one over here.
Women in their late 20s, early 30s that time's a ticking. You better get on it. If you're single, wow, you might be fucked if you're 30. Listen, first of all, not every woman on this fucking planet has the agenda of getting married to a douchebag just to have children, okay? What we are doing now as a society is forcing and pretty much like putting so much pressure on women my age to just find someone and get children going because you're just getting older. You're fucking 29. I'm literally 29. Kick rocks. I'm still young. You psychopath. You fucking psychopath. We are literally pressuring women to marry dirtbag men just to have children. Divorce is skyrocketing. If I felt that pressure to do that and I married one of my exes, girl, could not be me. I am doing fine. I am happy. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Stop just assuming that I am on a timeline because you are not putting me on a timeline, you stupid fucks. Get the fuck out of here. Sniff grass. Stop telling me that I'm old and time's ticking, literally. Because if I'm living my life and every year I get older, I'm getting more upset and I'm just getting more stressed, what the fuck is the point of living life? Bitch, I am aging like fine fucking wine. I am more secure with myself than I ever have been in my entire fucking life. I'm sorry if men can't handle it. like person is wasting time are all these men, because every year that goes by, I get wiser, stronger, I have higher standards. And you're wasting time being a dumb fuck, being a loser, being an immature asshole. So I think you should stop telling women that they're losing time, because they're fucking not.
Yes, they are, woman. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yo, she triggered. This woman is triggered. Okay? So, first and foremost, right, yes, woman, you are losing time the longer you wait to have kids. Okay? You are losing time. The more you become a career woman, the more you're chasing titles, promotions, being a boss babe, being an independent chick, you're losing time. So anyone that cares about you, anyone that wants to see you do well in life will give you that real, hey, you're losing time, start popping out kids. Okay. Number two, who said that women have to date, bad men? Who said that women have to marry bad men? So what is she talking about? There are plenty of good men, right, that would want a woman like this based on her looks only. Not her personality, but based on her looks only. Okay? There are plenty of men in the West that are good men that will go for a chick like this. So it appears that, this woman, okay, has probably dealt with, a few guys that were mean to her, that weren't good for her. But guess what? She chose those guys. She chose those guys. Okay? You know? So so obviously if she is, okay, continuously picking bad men, let's say she was hypothetically right, that would be her fault. So if she's assuming that the average guy isn't good, that's her fault, because there are good men in the West. But those good men are seeing women like her, the attitude, the entitlement, the aggressiveness, the rudeness, the swearing too, and thinking it's not worth having children with women like this. It's not worth wifing a chick like this. But it's worth getting your passport for much better woman. A lot more worth. Women like her are in abundance in the West. They're in abundance. Generalizing, delusional. Not understanding that the longer you wait to have kids as a woman, time is ticking. Time is ticking. Get a man, start popping out kids. All that strong, independent stuff. I ain't losing time. You are losing time. Everyone loses time. Everyone gets older. Guess what? Time waits for no man, and time waits for no woman. So she's lucky that she has friends telling her you're losing time. A good friend should tell her you're losing time. A good dad, a good mom, a good sibling should tell her she's losing time. Stop popping out kids. But guess what, brothers? Y'all don't want kids with women like her. You want kids with foreign women who value family, women who value kids. You want that. And you will get that when you go abroad. Avoid dealing with women like this in the West. It's not worth it. It ain't worth it. Okay, next one to react to. Present a video file. Okay, so let's react to this one over here.
Genuine email that I received the other day. I already put it on my Instagram stories. So I'm going to share with you a genuine email that I received the other day. I already put it on my Instagram stories and people found it really funny, so I'm going to share it on TikTok as well. So, to Miss Anna, I saw your video regarding Korea population crisis. I'm interested in getting married to a girl from Korea. I'm the winner of the most good-looking guy in Asia Pacific region contest. You can forward my email to your girlfriend so that they can contact me. We can have business tie-up in the future. Now, I don't know what contest he's referring to, but for me, I need to see factual evidence for me to believe something, and I received a picture with that email, so yeah. That's a pretty bold claim to make, the most good-looking guy in the Asia-Pacific region. So I'm gonna need to see factual evidence. And until then, I admire his confidence. The Lulu is the Lulu, clearly.
So, brothers, right? So, South Korea, okay, is experiencing a very low population, the worst in the world. So they need kids, they need relationships, they need kids, right? Plenty of kids out there. So I'm proposing something, okay, that we should do as passport bros. I want 1 million black men, okay, 1 million passport bros to head to South Korea and solve the South Korean population crisis. I want that as soon as possible. I want to get 1 million black men from Western countries to go to South Korea and impregnate many South Korean women and pop out babies to save South Korea. Is that possible? I think it is. I think it is. I think it is. South Korea needs 1 million brothers to save the population. And let's get it cracking, man. Let's get it cracking. Yes, I can mobilize 1 million brothers. Are South Korean chicks checking for brothers? Who knows? 50-50. 50-50, I say so. Some wow. Consider yourself gone. We had a racist in the chat. So we're gonna get 1 million brothers to head over there to South Korea and save the population. But aside from that, South Korean women, I've met some. Some are decent. Some women are kind, nice to speak to, feminine, cooperative. So there could be a chance for South Korea. I met some that I didn't really vibe with when I was in South Korea. So I say it's 50-50. But if you're into South Korean chicks, I think it can work for you. But South Korea needs passport bros, and let's get 1 million black men over to South Korea to impregnate South Korean women, and of course, make babies with the woman and save South Korea. Who's with me? Okay, remove from here. Move from studio. Okay, present video file. Let me go to here. Okay.
That pursuing an older man, like I would get somebody who's like more stable mentally and like less drama and like knows what they want in life. But no, no, apparently it doesn't matter how old men are, they're all stupid. That's all I gotta say. I truly thought that pursuing an older man, like I would get somebody who's like more stable mentally and like less drama and like knows what they want in life. But no, no, apparently it doesn't matter how old men are, they're all stupid. That's all I gotta say.
How about stop choosing the wrong men, woman? How about stop choosing the wrong men? Okay, if you're coming across men that are not your speed, not your vibe, and it's not going well, perhaps it's you. Perhaps it's you. Stop chasing 6'5" dudes. Stop chasing dudes, who have a lot of options. Stop chasing dudes based on how you feel. How about you go for dudes that have great personalities that fit your personality and stop being superficial? And maybe, you may find the guy of your dreams. Okay. And that's what Western women do. Okay. We know what they want. They have high requirements. They have these princess dreams. You gotta be this, you gotta be that. He has to be this and that. And they want the top 20% of dudes. And when he screws her over because he has so many options, now all men are trash. Now all men are immature. No, it's you. You keep choosing the one guy. You don't do your due diligence properly, you're betting, and you're wondering why it's not working out. Why date women like this? Why date women like this? Ain't no point. Ain't no point giving your time attention, your resources to women like this, who generalize, who have high requirements. Just no point. Get your passports and deal with better women abroad. Much better. Okay, last one to react to.
That myself and other women are saying bear because we would quite literally rather die. And then we have some people saying, well, not all bears, just because one bear did it doesn't mean that all bears would do it. You shouldn't be scared of all bears. Let's get a lineup of bears and you show me which one I should be fucking scared of. In this Target right now, you point out to me which men I should and should not be fucking scared of. Well, I don't know. Exactly. At least a bear wouldn't fucking show videos and photos and dap up their buddies after. At least a bear couldn't say the words, well, she liked it, she asked for it. A bear would probably leave you alone even after you were dead. To get most bears to leave you alone, all you have to do is scream loud enough. Can't say the same. Women are asking their guy best friends, their boyfriends, their husbands, their fucking fathers, and they're all saying the same thing. Why do you...
Okay, so this bear v man debate has obviously taken over the internet, and a lot of West women said that they would choose to be around a bear over a man, which is nonsense. Okay, a bear will devour you, woman. Okay, a bear will get violent. So have fun, living with a bear. How about you do this, right? How about you buy a bear, you give the bear his own bedroom, his own kitchen, and and see how it is to live with a bear in your household. It won't go well. It won't go well. Since you want to be around a bear so much, since you don't like men so much, since you hate men so much, just buy a bear and move a bear into your apartment, into your house, and see how that works out for you. Guess what? The average woman won't do it because they know what they're saying is ridiculous. But again, a lot of women nowadays just hate men in the West. They're very misandrist. So you're seeing West women's true colors. A group of women that say that they would pick a bear over a man, you don't want to date. If you ask the same question, okay, abroad to a foreign chick, 9 times out of 10, if she's not stupid, she will choose the man over the bear. That should tell you that as passport bros, we must continue going after foreign women. Don't waste your time dealing with Western chicks that will pick a bear over you, right? Don't waste your time, okay? Spend your time getting your passport and dealing with foreign women abroad. You will not regret it. You will not regret it in any shape or form, okay? Awesome. So that is the last clip to react to. Okay, we're going to open up the phone lines. If you want to call in and speak on the live stream topic on Looksmaxxing, now is the time. So call in. Okay. Professor Niji, where is your AVI from? Your profile picture, is that an anime? Is that Becky? That looks like Becky. Is that Becky? No, Becky. Becky is an anime. Baki. Is that from Becky or is that a different anime? Where's your AVI from? Your profile picture. Is it from an anime? All right, call in. If you want to have a discussion here, call in. Oh, while we wait for a caller, the Kendrick Drake beef, classic hip hop, man. I think Kendrick destroyed Drake easily. I think Drake got destroyed. Classic classic beef. All right, call in, brothers, call in. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes, 5 minutes for you to call in. You want to chime in on the discussion? If not, I'm gonna wrap up the stream, and maybe we'll have a great week ahead. 2 more minutes. All right, brothers. No callers. Have a great weekend, brothers, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Thank you.